I'm Steve Savant, host of the Business Insurance Zone, and today I'm doing a great interview with Peggy Mace, Chief Operational Officer of Outlook Life, one of the top life insurance direct retail on the web. And I have to say that when I got into this business, I thought we will never be able to sell life insurance direct. But Peggy, you have seen the growth of Outlook Life. It is now the premier local agency on the web for life insurance. Welcome to our interview.
Thank you.
Listen, I always want to know, why should I use a web-enabled local agency versus why wouldn't I just walk in the door and just try to do it to some local agent that's down the street?
Well, I've actually been working with online life insurance quotes now for over 10 years. And when I started in this industry, it was really difficult to convince people to buy life insurance on the internet because they were still very leery of the security issues. Now it's evolved so that people buy a lot of their products and services on the internet, and buying life insurance on the internet is very natural. It's so convenient. You can sit in your pajamas and buy life insurance at midnight. You can have
there's a thought.
Yeah.
But the thing you brought up about security, now that's I think that's interesting because we're talking about a lot of personal information, sometimes even medical information that's very private. So when you talk about security, just like any other good website, we have huge firewalls that you've installed and real protective measures that you've went out to ensure privacy.
Absolutely.
So when I'm curious though, life insurance on the web, I mean, I just never conceived going and purchasing my life insurance, and yet a lot of people like not only the convenience that you brought up, but I really don't have to have an agent come to my house.
Exactly.
I mean, that to me is real privacy. Talk a little bit about that.
So that is so true because you don't have that pressure. You don't feel like somebody's pushing you to buy more than you want, pushing you to buy a second product. Another thing is that you have the choice of 50 companies. You don't have an agent that represents one company and is going to try to sell you 5 different products with that one company. You're getting the one product you need, but you're getting the choice of so many companies that you're going to get the best price.
Have you seen the public really adopt that idea that they want to come to a single shingle shop where I can get access to 50 different carriers?
Yes, yes.
They kind of like that one-stop shop mentality.
Oh, of course. You go to Amazon.com, and when you look up sheets, you're going to get a choice of 50 kinds of sheets. You go to our website, and you're going to get a choice of 50 life insurance companies, and the savings on this is much greater than a product is. So absolutely, it's a lifetime savings.
What I really like about this, Peg, is that it's very competitive in the insurance field.
Right.
So we have carriers actually bidding against each other, and we've taken the top 50 for term and permanent life and placed them out there on an engine that's easily accessible. That's the
Right.
best part, too. It's so user-friendly.
Sure.
I mean, even my age group can figure this out, right? I mean, it's
Yes.
great.
Yes.
Now, when I'm thinking about the private details that we hold, that you're able to somehow firewall in your protocols so that there's privacy, the agent doesn't even know much of these issues. He's just getting the basic issues out, right? He doesn't even have access to those things.
It's like the medical records.
Right.
No, although it depends. When a person has a health condition and is looking for life insurance, it is to their great benefit to tell the details of their health. And that is because if they don't, they will get with a policy that is made for the worst health condition of anybody with that. So somebody might be terminally ill, and that's the price they would pay. Whereas if this other person is a controlled diabetic, maybe he's only had it a couple years and maybe, just has an average blood sugars by now, their rate is going to be extremely lower. But we have to know the data diagnosis. We have to know the level of control in order to do that. So it depends. But no, we don't look at their actual medical records.
Well, I like that because I like to maintain the privacy.
Right.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'd really like to have another segment with you to talk about a couple other subjects, because the introduction of letting people know what Outlook Life does and the accessibility on the web, I think, is so huge.
Right.
And I love the privacy issue.
Right. And do you realize that they can get a free quote on our website even if they have a health condition? That's something that you don't see on any other websites.
Why don't you just give the website so that if people that are watching this segment can go
Okay.
ahead and order it?
Okay, it's www.outlooklife.com.
Well, thanks very much, Peg.
Yeah.
We're going to come back with Peg on another segment and talk about many things about Outlook Life. Thank you for listening. Again, that website?
www.outlooklife.com.